Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.
Good morning, sir. May I help you?
Good morning. I have an appointment with Mr. Johnson at 10 o'clock.
Excuse me, sir, but are you Mr. Richard of World Trading Company?
Yes, that's right.
I'm sorry, Mr. Richard. Mr. Johnson is on his way to the office. He had just called and asked you to wait a minute.
Well, I'll wait.
Would you like something to drink, sir? Do you prefer coffee or tea?
Thank you. Coffee, please.
Here you are, Mr. Richard. This is the cream and this is the sugar. If there's anything else you'd like, please don't hesitate to tell me.
Thank you very much. If we give you the job, what's the most important thing you accept to get?
Well, I just want to enjoy what I'm doing. It's the most important thing to me.
Just this?
Yes, because I think being interesting thing is the best teacher. Or have more opportunities to have career growth.
Do you want to get a promotion?
Yes, of course.
Where would you like to be in 5 years?
In 5 years, I'd like to be a senior manager of this corporation.
How do you plan to accomplish this?
By doing whatever is necessary.
We have achieved great success last year. The most important is that we realize our strength lies in after-sale service.
Your achievement is obvious to all.
What we will do is to strengthen it.
Yes, this is also the competitive edge of our company.
Have you read the new rules about using cell phone at work?
Yes, not bad. Like turn your cell phone ringer off and find a private place to make calls, which it's showing your respect to your coworkers.
Well, but for this one, don't bring your cell phone to meetings. I think it is not reasonable. What if there are some important calls?
Well, this one is not compulsory. It is just suggestion.
I didn't pay attention to that. Would you mind answering a few personal questions?
Of course not.
Okay. Does your present employer know that you are going to leave?
Yes. I gave her my resignation a few days ago.
Will she let you leave your present job?
Yes, I think she will.
Why do you want to leave your present job?
Well, there are several reasons. I don't think my present job is suitable for me. That's the first reason. Secondly, your company has a good reputation. I think it can offer me more challenging opportunities. Last, frankly speaking, I wish to get higher pay.
I appreciate your frankness. Do you know anything about our company?
Yes. It's a Korea company and it was built in Beijing 5 years ago.
No, Dave. I haven't wrecked my Jeep. I'm calling to offer you a job.
With Invoking? No, thanks.
I'd like you to manage a new online auction site we're building.
I'm not interested, Zena.
Don't play hard to get. The pay is good. You'd be working with Elvin again.
I don't think so.
Elvin doesn't hold a grudge, if that's what you're worried about.
I can't attend the meeting in Washington. I've proposed you as the most able substitute.
But I've never been on a business trip before.
It's easy enough. Just make sure you keep track of all your expenses. The accounting department will reimburse you for all your meals and travel expenses.
So the company will pay for everything?
Yes, but when you send in your expense report, you also have to file a report summarizing your trip. It's not just a big vacation, you know.
That sounds good, but what do you want me to do there?
I've already paved the way. You just have to give a presentation on what our products are. I will do the follow-up and close the sale. How do you get along with your boss?
I had a terrific working relationship with my boss, even though we are very different people. Because I've had a number of bosses, I've come to realize that to make things work, you have to understand what's important to your boss. Then you have to do everything you can to support him, or her. It's natural to think about your own agenda first, but if you help your boss, it's likely to move your agenda ahead at the same time. My last boss was great in that regard. She appreciated my efforts and rewarded me when I helped her accomplish her goals.
What do you think is important in your work?
Many are important: intelligence, diligence, information and planning. But the most important, I think, is achieving results.
So, Casey, how are things going with the photos for the press kit?
Yeah, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. I might need to ask for an extension on that deadline.
You've had over a month to get this finalized. Why are things delayed?
Well, the thing is, we ran into a lot of problems.
I'm not looking for excuses here. I just want to get this finished on time.
I know, and I apologize for the delay. But some things were just beyond my control. I had trouble booking the photographer, and then Michael was sick for 3 weeks, so I couldn't include him in the photos, and the design team lost all the files, so I had to redo the pictures.
I'm not going to put this off any longer, Casey. I want those photos ASAP. Alright, I want to bring everybody back on this subject. When can we start working on this?
Well, we could probably get started with a preparatory meeting this afternoon at 2 o'clock.
I tell you what, 2 o'clock is not available for me, but you can get started and I'll come by at around 3 o'clock.
That's fine with me. How much time are we going to have to work on this?
Perhaps 1 year, I'm not sure.
Mrs. Reynolds? This is Martin Gross calling.
Hi, Martin. What can I do for you?
Well, I've got the spreadsheets you asked for, but I'm still waiting on some data from accounting.
That's all right. Bring me over what you've got.
If we employ you, what starting salary would you expect?
I'd like to start at 3,000 yuan a month.
I think your background and experience are worth the compensation.
Does it include bonuses?
No, there are annual bonuses, 1 week paid vacation a year, and health insurance.
Very good.
Good morning, Ellie Company.
Good morning. Could I speak to someone in the sales department, please?
Hold on, please.
Thanks.
Well, tell me something of yourself.
What would you like to know, Mr. Green?
What working experience have you got?
In 2004, I got a job in the sales department of a trading company near Guangzhou. I started as sales representative. A year later, I was promoted to the position of sales manager. I had that job ever since, which is just over a year now.
Oh, good. Irene, can you tell me why you plan to quit being a sales manager to work here as my assistant? Don't you like your present job?
Frankly, some part of it I enjoy very much, but I prefer something more professional. It happens that I have a friend working here in this company. She told me the export department was to recruit an assistant. I felt very excited at this news. That's why I'm here.
Following our free educational materials, you learn English in a great way with ease and efficiency.